welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, thank you for always coming back. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. I know I keep saying all my videos are going to be short and quick, but hopefully today's will actually be short and quick. So I've tried to put together a very easy, quick, affordable look using not mostly actually, all of the products that I've used are drugstore and very affordable, cheap products. So hopefully you will find it useful. So unlike other videos, I don't have anything to ramble on. So let's get started. Really? First, I'm using my Olay Whip Moisturizer. It's not a miracle cream, but moisturizes the face without making it too greasy, which is exactly what I'm looking for in a moisturizer. And also it has SPF, so I don't have to go in with an extra layer. Moving on to concealer, I don't think there's another product out there that does what the LA Girl concealer does for the price. It's not super high coverage, but it's great for an everyday use. I just like to pop it on in the inner corners of my eyes and around my mouth and just blend it out using my fingers. Not going super crazy over here, just using enough product to cover some of that discoloration I have going on. And as mentioned, it's not going to cover up everything, making the skin still look like skin, if that makes sense. As usual, I'm concentrating most of the products in the inner corners of my eyes and just blending it outwards. And also I'm going to use whatever is left on my fingers on my upper eyelids. I decided not to use any foundation, so I went ahead and set my face with the Revlon Colorstay pressed powder. I used the little sponge that comes with it. And I'm concentrating most of the product under my eyes in order to set that concealer, and then just lightly going over the rest of my face. As you can see, I'm just rolling it over my under eyes rather than just dragging it in hopes that it will not settle into my creases. I'm really keeping it minimal on the rest of my face as I'm really going for that my skin but better kind of a look, if that's ever achievable, but yeah. Also, you don't want to forget your neck so your head doesn't look misplaced. Now to my favorite step, blush. I love the NYX blushes. I will leave all the shade numbers or names in the description box. As usual, I'm going to town with my blush, and at this point I'm laughing because I was trying to explain to my husband why I'm holding up my makeup against a camera. But yeah, also I'm not gonna forget my chin and my nose. At this point, I realized I skipped bronzer and I'm contemplating whether to do it or not. And obviously, I decided to do it. I'm using the NYX Matte Bronzer and just bronzing up my face for some definition. And honestly, this time I left my forehead alone because I couldn't actually be bothered to come back and wash my hair. And yeah, I'm also just using that bronzer as a little bit of a contour for my nose. Because I wanted a little bit more of a defined contour, I just took my pressed powder and cleaned up that jawline, and I'm just gonna let it sit there, and by the time I'm done with my makeup, it will be gone. For the eyes, I'm just gonna be using these two singles from NYX. One is a really nice shimmery brown and the other is matte in the same color family. First, I'm going to be taking the shimmery brown shade and using my fingers, I'm just going to be applying it to my eyelids. I think I've mentioned this before. I always prefer using my fingers when it comes to shimmery shades. I think the color payoff is much better that way. Once I'm happy with how it's looking, I'm going to take the matte shade on a fluffy brush and start working it into my crease. I hope you guys saw the video I did on how to apply eyeshadow if you have hooded eyes. If not, please check it out. I will put the link on the screen. I'm just blending out any of these sharp edges that might be there from applying the first shade with your fingers, and then I'll take a clean brush and just buff everything out one last time. Now taking an angled brush, which now when I think of it, I haven't washed in a very long time. But yeah, anyway, that's not the point. Using that brown matte shade to define my lower lash line. Once I was done with it, I felt like I went a little overboard with the intensity. in my lower lash line, like the whole vibe that I was trying to keep. So I took a Q-tip and went into that pressed powder and just started to diffuse that color under my lash line. I also used it to just clean out that edge so that the look is more defined but still subtle. Also took the powder on the flat side of the Q-tip for some inner corner highlight, which was brand new information. Moving on to eyebrows, I used the Barry M Brow Wand. It has a retractable pencil on one end, and on the other end there's a brow gel. And it is actually a very decent product. I'm not a huge fan of like brow pencils. I'm still a sucker for brow pomades, but this one actually did a good job. Please let me know in the comments which are some of your favorite brow products. Like for me, I'm still stuck at the Anastasia brow pomade. Like I cannot move on. Like what do I do? Do I have a problem? Like what's new in the brow industry? Please let me know. Finally, I'm gonna curl my lashes. I hope you saw the video I did on my lash routine. If not, I will link it up here. Please do watch it. Then moving on, I'm gonna apply some mascara. This is not my usual mascara. I will not recommend this mascara at all because I went into the store to buy my usual Maybelline mascara, but the product was not there, and the salesperson over there like almost forced me to buy this, and I do not know how to say no. I feel obliged to buy it. I feel like, okay, they've spent 30 seconds of their life in trying to convince me to buy this, so I should buy it. So yeah, I'm awkward like that. Finishing off with the Megalas lipstick from Wet n Wild. It's a really nice formula, super creamy and rich. It keeps your lips hydrated and breathable, and it's super affordable, so I would totally recommend this one. Then I like to take a lip liner that is really close to my natural lip shade and just overline my lips a tad bit, nothing crazy, just keeping it very minimal, and then take my fingers and run it over. I really like that diffused look it gives. And that's what I call my everyday glam. I don't mind my skin texture or some of that discoloration showing through because there's no face tune in real life, isn't it? Honestly, some people just have better resources and some are born with really good skin. You can always take good care of your skin and you will definitely see results. But when has anyone said, yes, I have unlocked level perfect skin? So I hope you guys liked this video. A lot of people had asked me to do a full-on drugstore makeup tutorial. So here it is. I hope some of you all found this helpful. You obviously don't need to have the same exact products. Just play around with whatever you have. That's it, you guys. Thank you for watching till the end. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye, guys.